Hello there, and in today's 2-Minute Marketing Mayhem, I want to talk to you about the importance of surprising your customer, not trying to sell them. My name is Pretty Beckett, I'm the Village Marketer. I want to take you back maybe 20 or 25 years. In Australia, when the Lexus motor vehicle was first launched by Toyota. At that particular time, customers were brought into a fancy showroom, absolutely beautiful showroom. And they were asked all sorts of questions about why they wanted to buy a car and what they would use it for. And rather than trying to sell the vehicle, the salespeople were taught to try and understand the customer's needs and how the car may help them with those particular needs. During that discussion, they asked some simple questions, and one of them happened to be, what sort of music do you like? Okay? And whatever the customer said, they just wrote it down, and nothing more was said. Later on in the sales process, if the customer actually purchased the vehicle, when the keys were given to them, they opened the door to the new Lexus, and there, on the front seat, right next to them, was a collection of all their very favourite music, right? The customer was very impressed, truly blown away. And so many times they talked about not just their new car to their various friends and neighbours and things, but the fact that they've got all this fantastic music and just what they wanted. Now, that was a surprise, right? It wasn't being sold. However, at the same time, Ford decided what a really clever idea that Lexus are up to. So they got their salespeople to do something similar, but they didn't do it right. When the customer came into the Ford showroom, the salesman would say to them, are you interested in the car? And they said, oh yes, maybe, maybe not, not sure. And they said, tell me, what's your favourite music? And they said, whatever it might have been, Elvis Presley or whatever it is, whatever your age is, right? And the salesman then said, look, if you buy this car, we will give you 20 of your favourite tracks of music from whoever you want. Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, whoever it might have been, right? So later in the sales process, if the customer actually bought the Ford, then they opened the door and there they discovered their music on the seat next to them, just like Lexus used to do. But the result and the reaction was completely different because the customer looked at the things on many occasions. It wasn't a surprise, they were expecting it. But when the customer talked about their new car with their friends, they actually mentioned the fact, yes, they got some music that were promised, right? But, I mean, it wasn't a big deal because they already had copies of the same tracks, okay? And they really wanted different albums than the ones they were given, etc., etc. In other words, the whole thing was a disappointment to them. So the message is clear. Surprise your prospects. Don't sell them. Because when you surprise them, it's genuinely appreciated. If you try and sell them something extra, then they're going to expect it. And expectation and surprise are two very different elements. Okay? I hope you found that helpful. All the best and talk to you soon. Bye for now.